Hi, I'm Heinbach and it's good to have you back. I've got a mixing trick that will make your track sound more spacious, more big,
more psychedelic.
What you need is a true stereo reverb. Most plugins these days will work, or you can take two mono reverbs. What I'm using is the Great British Spring, tucked behind my desk. That's the unit I discovered this trick with. I was comparing it to the plugin version my friends over at AudioThink did, and I wondered, why does the plugin sound so boring? Because I've worked with them on 5 plugins and I know how good their stuff sounds. I checked a bit more and I realized I had done an error. I had wired the left and right outputs of the Great British Spring reverse. That resulted in the reverb being inversed in the stereo field. A signal that comes from the right would be reverberant in the left channel and vice versa. That made for such a wonderful effect that I became addicted to it. When I wired it correctly, the plugin and the hardware unit sounded near identical. But I still prefer to wire it wrong, and let me show you why. This is a little phrase from the Oberheim Expander. If I add the spring reverb correctly, it pans nicely from left to right. Spring reverb follows it. If I flip it, it does a beautiful psychedelic stereo effect. Here is how that sounds in context. Even apply this effect to acoustic instruments, where you would think, that doesn't make so much sense because I want to have it represented as cleanly as possible. Let me show you on this track. The reverb in it goes to everything. 2 instances of noises, one which does a rather beautiful sweep, and the other does rhythmic clicks. And then the piano. I really like the inverted setting. It makes the track more floating, less rooted in reality, which fits with the atmosphere. It also translates well to mono, since the spring reverb signal is so different from the original signal. Is this effect good for everything? Absolutely not. You lose clarity and the ear can't pick up where the instrument really is. But if you want this out of this world effect, it's a wonderful trick, because one of the most beautiful things we can do in music production is create spaces that are unreal, that are impossible in the real world. And to create these spaces and tell our music by walking through them, that's just something why I am really into creating music. It might not always be appropriate to go on these spacewalks, but it's always good to try a wrong thing and see if it sounds right. I really enjoy making these techniques videos and I hope you enjoy watching them. They don't get as many views as when I've got a nice vintage synthesizer to demonstrate which looks good in the thumbnail. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That helps a lot. If you have any studio tricks you would like me to try, put them in the comments below and I will check them out. Thank you all for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye.